Hey there guys, how are you? So I've had a really interesting couple of calls over the last couple of days with people, and one of the very common thing that's coming up with my clients is a case of the imposter syndrome. And this is such a common thing because we are crowded. It is so freaking noisy right now in all of the online space because there's beautiful, amazing people like yourself trying to get out there and get your message across, which is amazing. Firstly, I want you to know that you are amazing just how you are, and everyone has their own unique way of being who they are. So when you're seeing everyone else's stuff online, I totally get how easy it is to go, oh, fuck, they're doing so amazing. And why can't I be like that? And that feeling that you're getting when you're seeing their stuff can sometimes send you in a bit of overwhelm to the point where you stop being authentically yourself because you feel like maybe you need to start following what someone else is doing. So I'm here to tell you, you don't have to do what other people are doing. Having imposter syndrome is actually very common, especially when you are starting out in your business and you're seeing all this amazing stuff, content, copy. You're reading these beautiful stories, you're reading the success stories from people's clients and seeing all of this stuff online. And it is very easy to get wrapped up in what someone else's life is, what someone else's business is. But I can tell you firsthand, I used to have really bad imposter syndrome, especially when I started as a health coach, because back then I was still struggling really bad with my depression, still struggling really bad with my eating. Really bad. I was on a really great journey and I healed myself through that journey. But when I started to become a health coach, I was at the very start of my own health journey. So I constantly was like, who the hell am I to be telling people how they should be living or guide them on how they should be living a healthy, holistic life when I don't have my shit together at all? So I would be trying to give a message, trying to be of service, but I was trying to be of service in a way that wasn't true and authentic to myself, and it was not meshing together. Yes, there is a point where sometimes there is that fear of pushing out. So I want you to know the difference. There's a fear of getting your message out there and pushing through something that's uncomfortable for yourself. That is BS. That's stuff you need to push through. On the other side, there might be a fear and an overwhelm because you're trying to speak someone else's message. And you will know this if you're being true to yourself. Is the message you're relaying to people something that maybe you've seen someone else have success with? Or is it truly the message that you feel in here? So I did a post this morning, I think, about being true and authentic to yourself and knowing what your message is and what you stand for. Once you have that beautiful information about yourself and your message and your business, your content and your messaging and how you attract your clients will flow and it will be a lot easier. And then you won't feel like you're being an imposter because you're being true to yourself. You're not copying someone else's ideas maybe, or someone else's vibe. And it is very easy to see really hyped up, amazing people online and go, oh geez, I just wish I could be like them. I wish I could be really like out there and, confident. But you being who you are is how you're going to get true and authentic clients, and clients who are actually more attracted to you as a person and a tribe. There is nothing worse than following someone on social media, thinking that you know who they are, looking at their pictures, doing all that and then finally having a conversation with them and going, oh crap, they're actually not the person I thought they were, and we don't actually vibe like I thought they did. So if you're messaging and you are not being authentic because you're possibly having, imposter syndrome and saying what you think they want to hear, then it's not going to mesh. You're not going to attract the clients that you want to. And the clients that you want to attract are the ones that know, like, and love you for who you are, and they're likely to be clients for life. So if you really want to start attracting those amazing clients and get over that imposter syndrome, you need to start doing that work on yourself. Work out who it is that what it is that you stand for, who it is that you're trying to attract, what impact are you trying to have on the world, and start breaking through whatever that is that's holding you back from having a thriving business. And I can tell you firsthand, when I started out, I had none of this shit worked out and my business failed. And I can laugh about it now, but at the time it was pretty devastating for me. But at that time I didn't have any guidance. I didn't have mentors. I didn't have, any coaching online or anything. There was nothing there for me back then to support me. And the course that I did hadn't actually taught me any of the business elements of it. It taught me my modality, but it didn't teach me how to set my business up. So I really just winged it. And that is when you can easily get imposter syndrome, because you're watching and looking at all these other people that you might respect and you're going, why can't I just be like them? Like, what's wrong with me? But honestly, you're amazing. Your message is amazing. Keep just being you and your clients will come to you. And if you are struggling and you're finding it hard to find the support and the mentorship that you need, just reach out to me. I'm a part of an amazing platform that I just wish that I had when I had started, because it has all of that in there. It teaches you how to do organic Facebook leads, even paid ones if you want to. It teaches you how to be authentically you and build your brand on being authentically you. And in the whole 6 or 7 years I've been online, I've learnt more in this space being in this platform than I did that whole time in my business. Because as I said, I was really just winging it, trying to find out who I was and, who I wanted to help. And for me, I wanted to help everyone. And I can tell you that doesn't always work. You really need to be specific in who you want to help and what your messaging is. So I want to be able to help you with that, coaches, and I want you to know that you can be truly who you are and your amazing clients will love you. So that's it from me today. I would love for you, if you're watching the replay, to put replay in the comment box, and also tell me if you are maybe suffering from imposter syndrome, or if it's something that you have had before and how did you overcome it. All right. Lots of love from me. I'll chat to you all soon. Bye.